Yo, 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 welcome everybody to TCR, Trinity Competitive Racing, and we are here for round number 3 of the Silver class, and we have the updated layout, new layout of the Australian Grand Prix around Albert Park, and we are live on both the YouTube and the Twitch, so I want to welcome everybody in to the stream tonight. It will be my co-com Golden Class driver D'Angelo and myself, Seafreeze, who will be bringing you tonight the proceedings for the Grand Prix. So D'Angelo, welcome back in the booth for the 3rd time in a row. What are we expecting here from the Silver class tonight?
Yeah, it's nice to be back for the 3rd time this season, and hopefully it stays that way. We have a pretty quick lap of around, say, a minute 18 to a minute 18.5 to a minute 18.9 lap for qualifying, as we see a 1:18.8 right there. But we have 16 corners today in the new Albert Park layout. I think originally it was 18 before they got rid of the chicane between turns. But yeah, turn 9 and 10 is now not a chicane anymore, so it'll be very interesting to see how drivers fare on this new layout. Also with the 90-degree turn at turn 13, so we're in for an interesting one.
Absolutely, and also this is the first time in TCR history, in the Silver class at least, that cross-platform is enabled. As you see, the top 2 are PC drivers to start, although the 2 drivers on top aren't any schmovs of a driver. They're actually returning drivers of Ben Swerven and Segrist, or formerly known as Lucking Up. Both drivers used to run in Silver, I believe, and a little bit of Golden as well, although they took a long sabbatical onto the PC world in iRacing and really haven't been on an F1 game as of late. But we'll see what they can do, pretty much starting from the ground zero and working their way back up. Hopefully a little bit more success in this second stint. It's almost like going away, as many drivers do, as a little sabbatical, a little like Kimi Räikkönen moment, and then rejoining, maybe Fernando Alonso-esque, although they're not champions, so maybe that's one thing not in common. Although, you also see a driver here, Lil Nas X, who is retired in the pits. That's because he is serving a qualifying ban from an incident early in the last race. I believe it was pretty much right off the start, which he was predominantly at fault for. And also new driver Diogo Tozetti, I believe a Brazilian driver here in the Williams full-time. So we will see what the new Williams driver can do. And last week, a little bit of a recap, was Nando in the McLaren, who solidified himself at the top of the grid with a first win in his debut. And he returns back on the grid for this week. Silver class is, I believe, full as far as drivers, although 18 here for tonight. If anyone is new, consider sticking around in this race here tonight, learn a little bit more about TCR. Check the description for more information. Follow us on the social medias and join our Discord, where we are obviously the most active. And Golden class is tomorrow. Platinum class is Thursday for their Grand Prix respectively, as Nando a purple 1st and 2nd sector. D'Angelo, do you think Nando can go back-to-back here at Australia?
About to see if he can. I believe it was purple 1st and 2nd sector. I mean, he definitely had the pace in Japan, and looks like so far has the pace in Australia. Gets a little bit on the grass out of turn, I believe that's 15, but he's coming around to the line now. He gets a good run out of turn 16. He's going to cross the line with a 1:18.4 on provisional pole with 10:30 left in the session. A very solid lap from the Japanese Grand Prix winner.
Absolutely, and debut driver here tonight of Diego.
Diago, I love it.
Is it actually? I'm gonna go with Diego.
No.
Is it no? Okay, I was wrong.
That is definitely Diego. I was making fun of you.
Freeze getting things wrong as always. So Diego goes 8th position behind his teammate of Bags in P7. We already have some predictions in the chat of James, of Turkey Wecker, Ben Swervin, and Speedy. Funny predictions because Turkey's not here, and Ben Swervin and Speedy are some fun picks, as I say.
If Speedy wins, I'm going to cry. Camden coming to the line now. Puts him P2. And Blinn had a purple first sector. There's some traffic in his way now. I didn't really see what his second sector time is, but he's coming through turns 14 and 15 now.
Keep it stable on the exit. A little loose on the exit. Little movement there.
Not a bad run though. Also goes P2 by 7 thousandths over Camden. About a 10th down for Camden and for Blinn.
And let's also ride on board with Rafa Hulk, another front runner here in the silver class. 2 podiums to start the season, no wins as of yet. But Rafa is first, purple first sector, as we have a comment on the Twitch, which is from Pabu, who says Bags for the podium, and MJP says nah, he doesn't think so. We'll
a little feisty in the Twitch over there, I can tell.
Yeah, a little bit. But welcome. First time chatters, as you say. All right, Rafa first, purple. Second is also purple.
It didn't give me a second sector time. What the hell, game?
Coming around the penultimate.
It's
wide.
A little wide. Gonna have a great run though out of turn 16. He's got, provisional.
Nice. And Rafa goes provisional pole, about a half a tenth or so on Nando, as Ben Swervin goes P3. Segrist is also on a lap, another PC driver here. He's 2/10 up on his personal best.
Well, that was after the finish line, so I don't know if he's actually on another lap, to be honest with you. About seeing the first sector times.
Yep.
Nope,
yeah, he's
7/10 over.
Yep. Never mind. We'll go to our friend here, Call Me CJ, although he just finished a lap, I believe, that put him 9th.
Who is on a lap?
F1 nerd? Nope, that's the slow one. And everyone else is in the pits. Yeah, we're chilling now. We're chilling. So
just lay back for a second.
I guess this will be a good time to go over the championship here. Did you want to do that, or me?
I can do that indeed, as we only have the team results right now on this commentating sheet.
Yeah, I got mine. I got the drivers. Oh, you do the constructor.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it was all the points for the drivers on the race results side. Alright, I got this. Okay. The team of the Thanks for interrupting me. But the team of the Bulls, starring Blinn Machine and Formula Jonah, have 61 points, followed by Ferrari of Omega and Speedy with 34. Mercedes of Rafa Hulk and Oreo African with 31, followed by Alfa Romeo of Camden and Chabar with 30. The McLaren team of Matt Martinez and Nando Cameras with 25. Alpine of Lil Nars and Turkey Whacker with 10. The Aston Martin team of F1 Nerd and McDuff with 8. Williams with just Bags, but I don't know if there's a new driver there. It has 4. Santo and Ben Sorvin of the AlphaTauris with 1, and then Haas with 0 of Call Me CJ and Segrist, the two new drivers.
Yeah. Yeah, Diego should be that new driver in there for the Williams after this week's points get updated. Yeah, but very close between Blinn Machine and Rafa Hulk. Only 6 points difference between them. Camden Lucas only back by 10. Nando with his win. He's in the conversation as well. We've got Formula Jonah to the line for P7. as we have Camden Lucas starting a flying lap. We will stick with the Alfa Romeo driver for this lap as he heads into turn 1 and gets it all wrong.
No!
Valtteri Bottas style into the wall. But he
Keeps
still
his tires
has,
on.
He's still got 4. Yeah.
I don't know if there's
Incredible, right?
time, though, for him to get around fast enough and get to the pits and get another lap, though. He's got 5 minutes, basically.
Well, we'll go to the other Alfa Romeo driver of Chibar, as that time a little better through 1 and 2. Currently P8, about 6/10 or so off from pole position. We'll see what Chibar can do. As we have some Chibar supporters entering the chat. Welcome, welcome.
Really have to throw the car in the 6, 7, 8 sequence there.
You gotta stay right, as far right as possible, and as soon as you see the left open up, you gotta stay as far left possible. Minimize your distance as you go to a much quicker left-right of a, I believe that's 10 and 11.
It's 11-12 this
11-12 this year. And this is a tricky 90-degree right.
He did set a purple second sector, though, so he's going to get a good run out of turn 16. Will it be enough for a provisional pole? It's coming to the line now. No, only P7.
Yeah, 2/10 there, only good enough for 7. As we have Oreo with an invalid. He'll have enough time to come in. And I think Camden as well will have plenty of time to get going again, because he's already in the pit lane.
Yeah, everybody's starting to come out now, it seems like.
And Santo, the only driver without a lap time
He's on one right now.
of the ones that are eligible. Let's see, this should be more of a banker lap, if anything. Try to get something up on the board.
If Lil Nas X qualifies P17 because Santo doesn't get a lap.
Yeah, that'd be something. As we have a disconnection of Blinn Machine. So I hope he can get back into the lobby.
He should have plenty of time before the race starts. But Santo, yeah, looks like it's going to be about a 121 coming to the line. Yep, 121.2.
Enough to get him off, I guess well,
he's on the back row still.
Yeah. Well, I
Actually,
thought it would be the odd one out, but yep.
Yeah, it is the same row.
Yep. Alright, well, Blinn Machine, hopefully he could get back into this race, as I think that's his teammate just going out now. As there he is.
Blinn.
Awesome, awesome. I was gonna praise him for well, he was the last winner here at Australia on the older layout last season. And historically, Blinn Machine is very good at Australia. It's one of his favorite tracks. So I'm expecting another good drive from him tonight, as he did win the opening round at Brazil. And he's also leading the championship. As we have Nando on a lap now. He's pretty much the first one out of everybody else to really get the last laps going. And with the track evolution, we should see these times pick up by a few tenths, a little deep into 3. But that plenty of time still in the lap to gain that lost time back.
I feel like you kind of have to go little deep into 3 because I get you the best run, as he is 10 or 11 100ths. I don't know math. To the first sector, and it was a purple first sector as well. That just tells you how close Nando and Rafa Hulk are to each other. But he's now 55 hundredths up or over his time, and he spins.
Yeah. In a tricky corner. You're approaching that at a much higher speed because of the missed chicanes of the corners they took out. As now we have Ben swerving in his return. Can he put the AlphaTauri on the front row or even pole position in his first race back in a little while, as you say?
Yeah, Ben Swerven looking like a pretty good lap, though. But going back to Camden for just a second as Ben Swerven's coming to the line. Camden did set a fastest second sector as Ben Swerven spins. And he is in the line of Camden Luca. Gets out of the way, though.
And will this be pole for Camden Luca? Goes to the line. It is provisional at the moment, an 18.062. You also have his teammate coming around, but he's already done. You got Omega to the line, up by a few tenths. That puts him 7th.
Segrist spins. Camden's gonna have pole position, I think. I don't know unless
F1
Rafa can say something.
spins, and right in front of Rafa Hulk.
No, he can't get it done.
Not good enough. So only P2 for Rafa Hulk.
Formula Jonah 10th up on his previous time.
And let's see, Jonah's not going to be pole, not a competitive lap, but right behind his teammate for 6th.
Speedy also on a lap.
Around the final corner, marginal improvement. Let's see if he could snag at least a position from Diego. And he does one better than that. He gets in front of both Williams to put him P11. Speedy starting the season with 2 top 5s. Marginally missing on podiums. He's not had that first podium yet in TCR, but he's putting himself in good position. Starting a little farther back today. Let's see what Speedy can do as Diego gets back into the session. So a few disconnects here and there, but other than that, I think that's it. So that's going to be Camden Luca getting a pole position.
Yeah, very strong lap from Camden, but can he translate it into race pace? We've seen it before in this game, particularly with me last week, that qualifying pace does not translate into race pace. So about to see if he can translate said qualifying pace.
Yeah, well, as we have the results here, I just spilled my water everywhere, so...
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Let me, Good thing it wasn't the coffee. I had that outside just before this.
That would have been bad.
Well, that might be a little hint at a rain race, potentially?
It's an omen.
And I don't have
Could you imagine that you made it rain? Literally. I swear to God, if I see rain in the strategy screen, I'm going to flip. That'd be such a TCR thing, though.
Well, this got... It's like intermediate conditions here in the booth.
Not sunshine and rainbows.
You don't need a not quite poncho level. Not an umbrella might do, but here in Australia it is seems to be
sunshine and rainbows.
We're going down under for the Australian Grand Prix. And that means we need predictions, because we still have no formation lap, because this game...
sucks!
Yeah. And honestly, as a few new viewers on the YouTube, we're getting close to 500 subscribers. I wonder if we could hit it tonight. We're at 494. So if you are new and, don't know much about us, stick around for the start, and maybe this week... and consider subscribing. But we're going to go right into this. I'm going to pick my guy, Camden Luca, because he's on pole, and we are starting this race right away, so I might have to come back from predictions here. 5 red lights for the Australian Grand Prix. And entering turn 1 is we have a Ferrari already on the grass, Ricardo style.
Speedy's rejoining. Okay, safe rejoin.
Alright, and we come in on board with Rappel trying to go around the outside of Camden Luca, and Camden covers it off quite nicely. So you have the top 3, the big 3 here, 1, 2, 3, followed by Ben Swerven, still in the AlphaTauri. Omega doing nice to get up to 5th, and Jonah maintaining his position in 6th as everyone files in to the new section of the track here. Get your slipstream while you
Sector 2
can.
yellow flag. It's Diego. Diego off the track, but during that start phase, Nando gone down 8 positions from the start. Tough start from him. Yeah, Blend up 2 positions, Omega up 3 as we head towards turn 13 right now. The awkward right-hander, Formula Jonah looking for a move on Omega. As there's our predicted stop strategy. Omega blocks
hits
up.
the grass. He clipped the grass on entry, and that puts him all the way back down to 13th possibly. And that was such a good start for him to get up to 5th. And a crucial mistake on the opening lap puts him all the way back down outside the points positions. As everyone you see swerving, snaking down the straight, getting that slipstream, tucking in, and look at the top 5. This is crucial.
Speedy gets around, call me CJ.
Yeah, nice move up there. Nice start from
CJ!
Oh, CJ!
Might be a VSC here if he can't get moving.
No,
It
he's
looks
alive.
like we'll be good.
Yep, he's good.
I was saying it might be a VSC if he can't get moving fast enough.
Alright, so as things kind of simmer down, but I guess the alternative as well. We got the top 5 all within that 1 second, crucial for the following lap. Speedy just outside it.
Could we see an Australia DRS train?
Yeah, you know what? I think because you're removing that... Oh, that's a big cut by Speedy. That's definitely a warning there. And you got to watch out for time penalties. I think you're going to see a lot of penalties here today. And I'm going to put the tires up because... There we go, and that's why Speedy had a great start. He's starting on the soft tire, the only driver to do so. And we have battles back here with Segrist, the Ferrari. Omega still having problems. You got Chibar and Nando around the outside, and it looks like Chibar might have issues here. No, he's just getting overtaken a lot. Segrist into the pit. Wow.
Not an ideal start for Segrist. Not ideal at all for the returning driver. But Raffahulk's got straight line speed. I think Camden is just pulling away in the corners.
Yeah, Bags did a spin on turn 2. He's got to wait for everybody to go by, and good for him.
CJ speeding in the pit lane, 5 seconds. The Haas team, 17th and 18th. To start this race, that is not what they wanted.
They didn't get their upgrades, I'm assuming. Alright, so now the fun begins. You got the DRS, you got the slipstream, kind of settling in, letting the fuel go down a little bit, and see what everybody's got.
I think that's Segrist spinning back there, yep, on those cold hards. Raffahulk getting very close to Camden. Blend doesn't seem to have any answer really for Raffahulk's straight line speed though, even with DRS, but also because Raffa has DRS as well. Camden might be a sitting duck on these 2 straightaways.
And also Ben swerving very close to Ben swerving very close to Blend Machine. I got mixed up with the drivers there. But unable to make a move into 1.
Here we go. Ben Swervin might be looking for a move. Lil Nars retires in the pits. Or no, that's on the front straight.
Yep, man.
He spun.
Safety car.
Full safety car.
So we're going to go on board with possibly Segrist to get a little bit of a view. And yeah, he's going to come back into the pits for some reason.
I wonder if his spin had, because he spun a little bit ago, I wonder if he had gotten wing damage from it.
Good call, yeah. I wonder what tire they're going to put him back onto, because you only get 1 medium and 1 hard. So if he puts another medium set on, it's going to be the one he just started the race on, and he opts for soft tires for the Haas.
Probably put his hard tires back on later.
Alright, so now what does Speedy do here? Because he's the only driver that started on the softs. I don't think he had an opportunity to pit because it was past the pit entrance. Does he come in and lose all these positions that he just gained, or does he stay out and pit under green?
I think if you're speedy, you have to pit here because everyone else will have to pit on their medium tires, and the hards around here, they can go 25 laps, but you think you'd have two laps under the safety car, so it'd really only be about 22. So, I feel like he should have pit there, but what do I know? I'm just a guy.
Yeah. Well, a guy who just won 2 Golden Class races, due to the steward penalties and decisions, you're leading the championship. So I would feel like you have a little something knowledge as Segrist.
Oh, insult to injury.
I'm impressed by the speed. Just now's not the time, Segrist.
Nice.
As he gets another one. Look at this.
Oh, I think he's trying to get DSQ at this point.
You know what? Segrist actually, a good fun fact about Segrist, he actually uses a VR headset. And I believe is the only driver. And he can't serve the drive-thru now. Because it has to be under green. So this is just... I don't know what I think Segrist is the new pit king. He took it over from Chibar. Segrist is the new pit champion. He's pitted 3 times. How many times? Let's check this out.
3 or 4 at least already.
2. This is his 3rd. All right. So he's winning something today. Welcome back, Segrist. You're gonna love the commentary.
I think the safety car will be... I don't think it's coming in this lap. I think it'll take 1 more lap. They try to let the field catch back up.
Alright. Yeah,
Well,
might be 1 more. Yeah, great start to the race, and I hope everyone else is enjoying.
And Segrist retires on the side of the track.
Yeah.
And it's under safety car anyway, it won't do anything.
Yeah. No worries there. Usually meant to be in the pit lane, although the main reason is to avoid a new safety car. Yeah, so that's alright. Tough day.
Yeah, because in the game it doesn't extend safety cars like it does in real life. Because if someone were like DNFs under the safety car because of a crash, it extends the safety car by a lap or 2.
I wonder where his car's pulled over. It's probably off to the left.
Well, it disappeared anyway before
nice.
they got there.
Good marshals here around the park. Now this is kind of a street circuit, but it's more of a it's like a park circuit.
It's literally the track you can compare most to is the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, Canada, because that track it used to be roadways, as this one also used. I don't know if they still use it as roadways or not, but Canada actually used to be like city streets in Montreal before they made the circuit.
Oh, there you go. So a little history there by D'Angelo. I didn't know that.
I think that's correct. I could be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure Canada, the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve was like city streets before they built it.
Interesting. Well, I know the person I know that has the most knowledge is Lynn Machine, and he'll be in the booth on Thursday. So with him rewatching, he'll probably do some research and let us know on for the Platinum Class race.
He'll probably tell me I'm stupid.
Well, the safety car is in, so that means the fun gets to continue here as Camden Luca.
Like a caterpillar back there.
Yeah, an opportunity to start this race as
with all the penalties. Oh, F1 Nerd with a penalty. I guess ramming into the back of Jabbar. As Camden's still not going. Rafolk's going to get a great jump though. Rafolk might dive into turn 1.
He might try it, but watch his tires might be cold into 1. He takes the position off the track barely, but I think just enough to keep it. And as that promotes Blinn and Ben. So it's a -3 for Camden Luca. A terrible restart to this back to this race.
And here comes Formula Jonah right behind him as well.
Big wiggle by Ben, he's off. And he rejoins a very awkward corner there. Just enough to keep ahead of Camden though. But that was close to contact.
Jonah might, yep, Jonah's using ERS. He's going to try to go around the outside of Camden here. It's great racing so far. It's going to fall back in line.
Yep. You see a little bit of a gap forming with, well, I was going to say with Speedy, but he's still sticking in there. Big cut by Speedy, and he's off into the gravel. That's a big, big cut.
He went airborne like Hamilton did on Sunday.
Similar to Sainz there, honestly.
Yeah, I think Speedy's struggling now. I don't know what. It might just be the track, not really used to the track, maybe. He might have floor damage now, too. Because even on standard fuel or damage rate, you can get floor damage.
Yeah, he's got to come in. Yep, he's going to come now and put some tires on, maybe the hards to go probably, hopefully, to the end of the race. Moving up here, we got Diego on Bags into turn 1. They're going to leave. No, well, it actually didn't, but maybe down to turn 3.
I don't know. I think.
Nope.
I think Bags has to let Diego through because Diego has better tires at the moment if they want to try to catch up to Oreo African and F1 Nerd, but Bags not making it easy. Oh!
What are we doing?
As CJ almost ran into the back of Bags and does get around him now. So Bags loses 2 positions.
Further up ahead, you got Oreo right behind F1 Nerd, who's carrying a penalty. Nando has now started to get back to this top 5. I think he had some issues on the opening lap, didn't he?
Yeah, he was down at 1.9 positions, but 3, 4, 5, and 6 are just right on each other's gearbox at the moment.
Honestly, any one of this top 6 can win this race given the speed, although you can see a big gap now forming between the top 2 and Ben Swerven with 2 seconds there.
Oh, Blinn.
As we go back up towards the front, that gives a huge advantage to Rafa Hulk in this first stint. He's able to clear Camden a few laps ago, take the control of this race, and now he sees the guy behind him is carrying 3 seconds. That's a little bit of a mental advantage for Rafa seeing this.
Yeah, now he's building an even better gap on Blinn as well. So Blinn still has 60% ERS to Rafa Hulk's
yellow, and that's
30.
Bags. A big spin for the Williams driver. Doesn't look like any damage on the wing, but he definitely got it loose and definitely went for a spin out of that kind of flat corner, kind of not. Depends how you approach it type of deal.
There's F1 Nerd and Oreo African. I think Oreo's going to try the inside in the 90 degree. No, he's going to sit back.
And Oreo, half African, difficult first 2 rounds, both with 2 DNFs, although I think he's been caught up in some bad luck. Hopefully he can get some points today to help out his teammate, who has 2 podiums for Mercedes. A little bit of support will help them in the constructors.
Yeah, Oreo hopefully can get some good points, maybe a top 7 or so. Because Rafa Hulk's doing his job right now, leading the race. So he just needs, basically he needs to do what Monkey Mafia did for Tebow last season, get some decent points at a couple of races.
Yeah, just that support, you know, a little bit of support for the number 1 driver, and no one's taken that away from Rafa. He's been excellent to start season 14 out. I can't believe we're already on round 3. It's been 3 weeks already.
But yeah, Rafa Hulk just pulling a gap, but using a lot of ERS on Blinn. Down to 6% ERS while Blinn has 43, but I don't really think it's going to end up mattering. I think Rafa Hulk is just quicker around here.
Yeah, he's been really quick and consistent. I think he's put together a nice setup here today. And I will say the track position is key and king as well, whatever way you want to go. The dirty air behind sitting another driver is just really bad. Through sector 1 and 3, and you really gain it all back on the pretty much the back stretch.
Battle
all
for
that
P9
slipstream.
right now. CJ and Diego. Diego might be struggling on those seven lap old softs. Goes wide. It's going to give CJ a run. Going to look down the inside, heading into turn 3. Diego gives him the space.
And he comes back on him. And Diego has to lift there for CJ up to 9th.
Great racing for an extra point.
Yeah, and here comes Omega back into this action, and a good thing for him, he's penalty-free, which is going to help him.
He's also on hard tires now, and those hard tires, even though they're 6 laps old, can go to the end. Tire wear on those tires is not that bad around here. So they might be like 50 or 60%, but they're nowhere near where punctures can happen.
A little stack up in the chicane as Diego into the wall, maybe, yes. And he has a broken front wing, but he is still in this race.
Yep, he got caught up in that dirty air on CJ. If you get caught in that dirty air in that section, you have to lift, as it's pretty deadly. Ask my former teammate TJ about that last year.
Didn't even make the opening lap, I believe.
No, it was about 4 laps because there was a safety car on the opening lap.
And CJ
getting around African.
Yeah. And he's going to have a good traction here, though, by Oreo, but not enough. So CJ's got the speed, but if you look at the penalties, he's got 11, which is not going to do him any favors.
Jabbar seems like Jabbar is struggling. Dropped down to P11 from I think P8. I think. Let me check.
Yep.
Yeah, he's down 2 positions, so he started P9. So it looks like he's kind of struggling around here right now. I didn't really see that.
Yeah, he had some good speed in qualifying and pretty much matching Camden throughout practice. You know, Jabbar and Camden, those two are my guys when it comes to the Ferrari Driver Academy. But struggling off the first stint for sure.
Could be one of those things. This setup is not made for race pace, it's made for quality pace, so who knows.
As we go back to his teammate up towards the front is, although we're going to stick with Jabbar for a second here. Let's see if you can get past Omega, but he also has DRS in front, and that is off of Oreo.
Yeah, Camden just can't seem to have a look on Ben Swervin at the moment. Blinn back in within DRS range of Raffahulk too, but Blinn's got to get past Raffahulk as fast as he can because he has that 3-second penalty. But we should start seeing some pit stops around lap 13 and 14, so I think the top 2 will probably pit this lap. Yeah. Actually, probably the top 5. I wouldn't be surprised if Red Bull double stack here. Because they're far enough away where they can do an easy double stack.
Now, if you're Blinn Machine, you really want that track position. I would think you might want to come in this time, try to go for that undercut, which is proven to be really a big strategy on this game, with the tire warm-up not being as quick as the previous game. When you come out of the pits for that one out lap, it's going to be very cold on your tires, so by the time the other person pits, it's all warmed up.
Blinn's in.
As they both come in, yes.
I think Blinn was reacting towards Raffahulk because... Oh, Blinn, no!
Yeah, that's race over unless something crazy happens, as we're already close to halfway through.
And he came out ahead of Raffahulk too in the pits. That is unfortunate. Red Bull doing Red Bull pit stop things, comes out ahead of Raffahulk, and Blinn just he pulled a Charles Leclerc.
Yes, quite literally. So where is Blinn? I'm trying to find him. There he is. And Jonah with 3-second time penalties, so Red Bull, although they're still doing great in the championships, they're getting some penalties here which can cost them some points.
I don't think the win will happen today. I think they just need to focus on getting good points, make the best out of this situation. But Nando having great speed right now, gaining a lot on Formula Jonah. He will get DRS after the turn 11-12 chicane, using that ERS as well. Probably going to have a look here. Oh, yeah.
Yep, very easy move as he should cover off the Red Bull, although Jonah looking for a little bit back for a switchback as he gets the inside corner for the next one, and that momentum on the outside prevails for Lando. As Camden Luca is into the pit lane, hopefully does not speed like Blinn Machine as he is clean.
He does not. As Jonah stays out again, Jonah might be trying for the overcut here because, as you said, it does take a while for those tires to heat up, so that outlap is particularly slow. So,
although this in return would hurt the AlphaTauri of Ben Swerven and Jonah for staying out longer. Although the only other question is, will Blinn Machine and Rafa Hulk get held up in traffic as they are just about to come behind Chabar and P5?
Yeah, I think Jabbar is going to play the team game here since he's been struggling. I think he's going to hold up Blinn and Rafa as much as he can, even on 14-lap-old mediums. So, if Jabbar wants Camden to win, be a good teammate, Jabbar's going to have to make Blinn and Rafa Hulk's life really hard here.
Yep, absolutely. As you can see, riding on board with Blinn Machine, he's now within DRS of Chabar. And above Chabar, you can see Omega and CJ, who are on a harder tire, who they're not going to be pitting anytime soon. So Chabar, I think you're right. I think he's got to stay out. You know, you can't sacrifice your own race. But if you could do an extra lap, you do an extra lap. As Ben Swerven is into the pit lane now, will Jonah follow him?
No. I wonder if Jonah, now that he has a penalty, is going to try to take these mediums as far as they can go and go to softs. Softs will last about 8 or 9 laps around here, so it'll be very interested to see. Or is he betting on a safety car maybe to put softs on as well?
Yeah, I mean, the softs aren't really going to last 10 laps or so. It's going to need to be more like a 5 or a 6. Or as Ben Swerven spins it on turn 1 and 2 on the pit exit. He just came out on hard tires, and yeah, that's the ring rust for you. That's the tires that are cold coming out of the pit lane. When he last raced with us, that wasn't even a thing.
No, it was not. That's just I wouldn't say it's lack of experience. It's just lack of experience on the game itself, because this game has changed fundamentally this year than it has in previous years.
Oh, and we have some incidents here in the pit entrance here. We have Diego
full safety
and
car, or VSC.
Santo. Yeah, it's
VSC.
a VSC.
This plays right into Formula Jonah's hands, though, if he's going to come in on softs. Or even maybe take hard.
Yeah, I would do hards to the end. Softs, you won't make it. Softs will be a puncture for sure.
I don't know, we're about to find out as he is coming in.
Great fortune for Formula Jonah, though.
He's putting on hards.
Nice.
Those hards will be
Omega's
faster.
out! Omega, the front stretch, he's out!
Oh no!
He got knocked out by the wall. And that's the 10 count. And will this be extended? Where the VSC just went away. He's like, alright, put it back green. Omega's out. Let's put it back green.
Yeah, I think it happened as the VSC was ending, so the VSC was still under, and then Omega DNF'd, so it didn't extend anything, or cause anything.
And I don't think Jonah gained really anything by that. It wasn't long enough of a VSC, I believe.
But no, he does have the advantage, though, because his hards at the end will be younger than the top 4s, so...
And Chabar's
Chabar!
out! We'll go on board with Speedy. And the exit curve definitely got him. Exit curve.
Oh, that probably should be a VSC at least. And full safety car.
Yes.
This plays right into Jonah's hands, too.
You remember one, not fully a year ago, but I guess you could say a season ago, last time we were here, it was Chabar's first podium here at Australia. This season, it leads to a DNF.
Hey, I had my first podium here, too.
Oh, cool.
In the same car.
As Blend Machine is going to be pitting now. Don't speed. Okay, good. Now, Blend Machine can serve his penalty. Yes,
that's what he's doing. He's putting on
right
softs, too. Softs will go to the end because you'll have about 3 laps under the safety car. And Jonah double stacking behind him.
And Formula Jonah puts the softs on too, so Red Bull are going with soft tires. Rafa's going to be kind of your net leader. CJ's still out on those hards, but he's carrying so many penalties.
Rafa had also gotten a penalty as well.
Yeah, let's go. 3 seconds for Rafa.
Camden is your net leader right now.
Yeah, and this brings Ben Swervin back in. I think he was able to pit. Let me just check.
Yeah, his penalty's gone.
Oh, Ben Swervin only stopped once, but he might be carrying some more damage unless he didn't get any from that spin that he had exiting the pit lane. I'm going to try to see if we can see damage.
He doesn't have any from what I can see.
Right, I believe you. So Ben is back in here, and his tire should be warmed up. So he kind of got away with that, not really inexperienced, but really didn't really know about how big the tire warm up is on the when you exit the pits after a pit stop.
I feel like that'll catch a lot of more drivers out this week than it has in like Japan, even Brazil to an extent, because the exit here in Australia, it goes into almost like a banked corner almost at this, like, very quickly. So you have to be very careful on pit exit not to hit anyone if someone's coming, because you're probably going to go wide off the pit exit into turn 2. So
is the safety car coming in, or is CJ is going to get a penalty here if he doesn't? Yeah,
CJ's just holding everyone up.
No, he was miles off though. This should be, he might get disqualified here. I mean, he was almost a full sector behind the safety car.
Safety car should go in maybe lap 20. I'd say lap 20.
I think this lap. I think we'll get him this lap.
Oh yeah, the field's bunched back up now, so.
So yeah, this will be fun to see, because CJ still needs to. Let's look at who needs to make a pit stop. I think it is just he did pit.
Yeah,
I wonder
he's on
what
those old hards though.
Yeah, and he's got so many penalties, so I don't know what
he
his
needs a
plan
miracle.
is. Yeah,
he needs a miracle. Oh no, stranger things have happened in this frickin' league, so. Stranger things have happened here.
And we're getting a little of a, I guess you're getting a little bit of a compliment, D'Angelo. A message here on the Twitch by MJP13 says, love what D'Angelo brings to the stream. So there you go, D'Angelo.
I appreciate that.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
You can tell I have a passion.
Alright, well, pretty much it's going to be up to Camden, Nando, Ben. Maybe it could be Rafa too. He has the speed to make the 3-second gap.
Also, Diego is in front of Camden, behind Rafa and CJ as well, a lapped car. So, this will be interesting.
Oh, yes, yeah. He is. Yes, you're right. Right in front of Camden. Yep.
This will be interesting. He should get blue flags as soon as it goes green, but who knows about in this game.
And I'd be careful if you're Rafa Hulk. You don't know if CJ knows how to get going on a restart, but he did pretty good there. He's a newer driver, so you don't really know what he brings to the table. You might want to be patient getting past the Haas as he goes
Sector 1 yellow.
deep, and this will bring Rafa Hulk to the lead of the Grand Prix as Camden Luca.
Another Sector 1. It's F1 Nerd and Eminem. Or no, it's just F1 Nerd. Eminem dropped position. F1 Nerd has fun. But yeah, now Rafa, he might have the advantage over Camden now, because I don't think CJ is going to make it easy on Camden, so Rafa can build a 3-second gap now. So Camden's got to get past CJ as fast as he can, and then try to catch up to Rafa Hulk, just to keep it within that 3 seconds. As the gap between him and CJ is already 1.2 seconds.
Yeah, and watch out for the Red Bull drivers as Blinn Machine trying to make it over Ben, swerving around the outside into 11 and 12, is it? I got it wrong earlier. I think it's 11 12.
It is 11 and 12.
All right, I got it.
You did good.
Eventually, right? But Blinn Machine's still behind Ben. He's got to use these soft tires while you can because they run out quite quickly. So you got to use them while they're hot.
Yeah, I thought the safety car would come in on lap 20, so Blinn and Jonah might be at a pretty big disadvantage now. Because those soft tires, they can only run really well at about 9-10 laps, so they'll be I think right at 11 of full racing.
And you can see right at the beginning of this train is CJ and Camden Luca. Camden Luca around the outside. CJ parks right on the apex, gives plenty of room. Will Nando look down the inside? He looks. CJ's given all the room, and Nando
oh my god. Oh,
is gonna
this is
kind
dangerous.
of change it. CJ's getting out of the way. CJ's like a grandma on the highway here. He just got the right tire on.
I'll have to go back and screenshot that. There was like a diamond of like cars for a second. It was actually pretty impressive. As it looks like we got it again.
Yeah, all those sparks flying too is low tire pressures, I'm assuming. But yeah, CJ wrong tires. There's just old
bags.
As bags off, a little contact between the Haas.
Yeah, Rafa has about a 2-second gap on Camden now, but Camden trying to keep that within 3. That's all Camden needs to do. Can Ben Swerven get around Mr. Nando here? DRS is enabled now. Oh, CJ.
Yeah, a lot of penalties for CJ. That's one thing some of the drivers need to work on eventually. It's not really about your speed, it's just about your consistency. Trying to not rank up those penalties. Blinn still looking to get past Ben. He's kind of desperate to use these tires. He's going to have DRS soon, but still carrying that time penalty. I mean, these positions are kind of useless at the moment.
Yeah, the way it is right now, Blinn and Jonah would lose 1 spot to bag, so Blinn would be 6th and Jonah would be 7th at the moment.
And again, Blinn looking outside, looking inside, trying to put some pressure on the AlphaTauri.
Ben Swerven, though, placing his car perfectly, but Blinn going onto the grass, and there's another penalty.
Yeah, he was looking to go the inside of Ben Swerven, but Ben...
Oh, little contact! Oh, no.
No,
Jesus.
No. Ben's out. Oh, and I don't think that was his fault. I think Blinn did a Hamilton to Alonso moment. Blinn went right to the apex, I believe, from my first initial reaction. I'm going to see it again here on stream. To give and we got a safety car here. Blinn looking on the stream again. I will say tough call, but it seemed as though Blinn squeezed Ben. Yeah,
but now Rafa Hulk and Camden down in P6 and 7. They pitted for softs. Or Camden pitted for soft. Rafa Hulk on the mediums. Question mark for me here. I just don't know why you would take the softs, because you have at least 2 laps under safety car, so you have 4 laps of racing.
Wait, where'd Rafa go? Is that where did I miss that? Where's Rafa?
He's in P6 now. He pitted. Him and Camden pitted for new tires.
Yeah, but Rafa put it on 13-lap-old mediums.
Yeah, that might have been as bad. He probably forgot to put on call it for soft. So now Camden with a big advantage over Rafa Hulk now.
Yeah, but by the time we get going, there's going to be 4 laps. Camden was better off staying out with track position on hard tires, which, honestly, the hard tire on this game... hey, I'll give you a little secret. I get a little close to the mic. The hard tire on this game is actually good. You might want to try it.
Nando's in P1! Who would have thunk it? Nando, after going all the way down to P11 at the start of the race, is in P1 once again.
And I know he's got penalties, but look who creeps his way back into the top 5.
He always seems to do it.
Speedy Gunner. Will he
Honestly, he might be
continue
in a
his
good
top
spot.
5 streak? And Eminem is into the pits.
There goes Rafa Hulk.
Yes. Oh, man, Rafa drove it perfectly today. Besides the penalty, it was a bad strategy call. Obviously, he probably would have wanted the soft tire or fresh mediums, but obviously in this game, you only get one medium and you only get one hard, and you get a few soft tires. But he's now down to 9th, which has just cost him the race. Unless he's got a blue shell, a couple bananas, and maybe
A bullet bill.
yeah, I think that would help him.
But yeah, now Camden Luca up in P5 because of pit stops. Well, he is net P2 right now because of the penalties. So if he can get around these next 3 guys, I think he might have a good shot on Nando, who has a pretty, I wouldn't say old hard tires, but they're definitely around the medium lifespan right now.
And the biggest winner in this race so far goes to Oreo Half African with 13 positions in the positive direction. Your biggest loser today will be Segrist, down 10 for the time being.
Yeah, just an unfortunate end for Segrist. He just got caught up in an incident and just couldn't get the tires fired up like he, I guess, suspected. Will the safety car go in this lap? I don't think so. As we have a Aston Martin all the way back there.
I hope we get one more lap because I need a little break here.
A little craziness break.
Yeah, I need a little bit of water, you know. And I think we are getting one more lap. So I just want to take this time to get through a few announcements here. While we have one full lap under safety car. Tomorrow's the Golden Class, and Thursday the Platinum Class. So make sure you guys tune in for that, for their Australian Grand Prix. We have in the description the website for you to join. We have our Discord server link on there as well. You could still sign up to join Season 14. We have some reserve and full-time seats here and there, but most likely we'll try to get you in wherever we can fit you. We also have some TCR merch up on the website. You have customized, for the drivers, you can have customized usernames, numbers, flags for jerseys and hoodies and all crazy good stuff. We might be getting some new stuff here very shortly. You also have the affiliation link for Fanatec. If you're looking for some Fanatec products, please use the affiliate link down below and it'll help the league in doing so. And also, I would also say it is around that time where everyone's going back to school and back to work, so I appreciate all the loyalty there. And you know what that means. You need a good pair of jeans to bring you back to day one. So I hope everyone's gotten their shopping done and everything. I know safety car's coming in this lap, D'Angelo, but what pair of jeans brand do you wear by chance? I know this is random, but for back to school, you got to pick a pair of jeans. What are you going for?
I would probably say, because they're not too expensive, but probably Wrangler.
Wrangler,
I mean, yeah, they're pretty comfortable. I haven't worn jeans in a while because I live in the South and it's like 90 degrees every day down here. So, yeah, I haven't worn jeans in forever.
Well, I hope everyone got your pair of jeans, and yeah, I knew I'd fit that in there, Camden. I knew I'd go for it. So here we go. Back green, it is Nando, and it's his opportunity to start this race in the McLaren. Will he go back to back, a little belly to belly? We'll see.
Come on, Speedy. Come on, Speedy.
Go for the overtake. I want to see the defense. I want to see Speedy. He's trying.
Oh shit, he's going.
He really is. He's listening. And I know he's got the stream up. It's probably a 10-second delay. But Speedy's going for it.
Camden got overtaken by Blinn and Jonah. Or no, not Jonah.
Nando
Jonah
goes deep. Nando's deep. Nando's deep. Jonah's off. Speedy.
Go, Speedy.
Go, Speedy. Go, Speedy. Go, Speedy. Speedy, go. Go while you can. Don't look back. Nando went deep on the cold tires, promotes Speedy, although he's carrying
African.
9 seconds. Here comes Camden. Oreo's off the track.
Camden net P2 right now.
Watch for Bags. Bags is using. Camden's got to put the block on it.
Camden also used a little bit. They're about the same ERS management, about 60%. Don't be. Oh, Bags goes a little bit wide. Oh, half African spins. Oh, don't hit Jonah. Don't hit Jonah. Ooh, that was dangerous. Jonah must have spun or something because he's back down
Yes.
into P10.
Yes, he did. And Oreo outside the points. I hope he could stick in there maybe to get a few points. Camden Luca his target is the McLaren in front, and you hope Lynn Machine can get kind of in front of him, just to keep an eye on him, just to really bring the McLaren back to him. But Camden can still win this race. Nando, it seems on those hard tires, 12 lap old, it's just not really good enough towards the end of this race, as Lynn is going to go down the inside, but blocked by Nando.
Good defense from Nando there, very clean too. Oh, as Blinn runs into the back left tire of Nando, but I don't think there's any damage.
You could
No
just
damage on the Red Bull.
The speed difference. I mean, he's basically pushing the McLaren. He's just got to be careful not to actually hit him, because that would be a no-no.
Even though Speedy has 9 seconds of penalty, this is playing into his thing right now.
It really is. I mean, 9 seconds is a lot. I mean, it's going to put him quite far
Jonah.
back. But
Jonah, from bad to worse.
yeah, and Blinn, can he stay on the track this time? Yes, he does. Not on the grass. And into... Oh, contact! Camden misses it barely. And it's tragedy for the Red Bulls.
That was almost like a Alex Albon Lewis Hamilton thing, but the other side happened. The right side instead of the left side. Bad to worse, from worst to worst for the Red Bulls here today.
And Camden Luca has his eyes set, but he's got a lot of work to do, because he's got to watch out for Bags, who is right behind him, and he is draining and draining and using and using. And Rafa Hulk is back into this mix. Yes, carrying a 3-second time penalty. Camden Luca around the outside and turn 3.
Rafa
and
Hulk.
Contact by Rafa. And Camden around the outside. Nando goes for a half spin.
Oh no!
Bags and Camden spins too. Camden's out. No.
No! Camden
bottled it.
Oh no, that might be Nando's fault because of the old tires. I think he clipped his inside because Camden was going around the outside.
Oh my goodness.
Speedy with a 4-second gap with his penalties right now.
Oh wow. But he doesn't need I guess we'll have to see what he needs. What does he need? He needs a lot though. F1 Nerd.
He's top 5 right now as it stands. Speedy is.
CJ's off the track. Here comes Nerd. Here's Nerd up to 4th. He's got Bags upset in front of him. He sees the light blinking. 10% on the battery.
But Rav Hulk back into P2. Who would have thunk it? After what had happened. Sector 3 yellow flag. It's Jonah again. Jonah and Eminem retire. I guess Eminem hit Jonah.
Yeah, we're not going to see that, unfortunately, due to where everybody is in this race. But Nando...
Is Diego going to get a point then?
I hope so. He's been, you got to stick in there for these situations. It gets crazy as we're on the last lap of the Grand Prix. Oh, my goodness. So, Speedy,
F1 Nerd, P3.
Yes, and he has a little bit of work to do. He's only 3.78 seconds off. He needs another 8 tenths, and he could win the race.
Yeah, because Rafa has he needs to get 6 seconds over Rafa, but I don't think there's going to be enough time. Because I think Rafa has the way faster tires as well.
And coming closer, yeah, Rafa is gaining. He's going to be close to Speedy. That's going to be no problem there, as long as he keeps it into Sector 3. He's got the race under control, and it looked like Rafa Hulk was going to spin the race upside down with that tricky, unfortunate pit call. but he had a fortunate last few laps as Speedy Gunner is going to cross the line first on track. But it's going to be Rafa Hulk to take the first win and go 3 in a row as far as podiums, and his first win in season 14 as F1 Nerd gets P2. Bags P3. Speedy misses out on the podium.
1.5 seconds.
Absolutely. And you got to look back at that incident between Camden and Nando and possibly Rafa Hulk and also Bags in turn 3 to 4 combo to see what actually happened there, because I think Camden Luca left. I think Camden Luca spun on his own, but was there contact with Nando? I just don't know off the first play of it.
Well, if there's any penalties to Bags or who finished in second, I can't. Well, we're about to find out.
F1
but
Nerd.
Bags,
yep.
Yeah. Okay. F1 Nerd won't get one, but if Bags gets a penalty, that'll promote Speedy into P3.
Yeah, although Bags wasn't at fault for Rafa completely. If anything, Rafa could get a penalty. Yeah, if anything, Rafa could get a penalty.
And
but
get
he
demoted
does,
to P3.
Yeah, and you know what? If it's a 5-second penalty, you're right. That's going to promote Speedy.
Yeah, Speedy would get P3. But on track, Speedy did win the race on track.
Although I think between Rafa and Bags, it was pretty much racing incident. It was just kind of a little bit of contact, but both were on the track. So we will we'll hear from Rafa, F1 Nerd, and Bags. So 2 new drivers we haven't heard from. First podiums in TCR and in the silver class.
F1 Nerd from P14 too.
Yeah, great drives by both of them. Honestly, sticking in there and really making the most out of it. D'Angelo, if you're able to invite them, that'd be great.
I can. Rafa Hulk, F1 Nerd, and Bags.
Absolutely. And, man, Camden was still at least able to finish 5th, so 10 points there, with Blinn Machine finishing down the order in 8th. And you might even think he could get a penalty for the situation he had with Ben Swerven, which could demote him a little bit even further. But only 10 finishers in this race, as Diego 1 lap down, but getting P10. But Formula Jonah and on downward, all DNFs from Jonah, MM, Ben Swerven, Shabar Santo, Omega Segrist, and Lil Nars X.
Also, 18 viewers right now, I think, is what that says.
Yeah, no, we've had some good viewing on both of them. And Pabu on the Twitch stream says, "Didn't I say Bags podium?" You said Bags podium, so good prediction there.
I'm looking at the chat right now, and I went back up to Charles Pruitt saying it's Speedy Gunner Chaos incoming.
Yeah, and Rebecca the Dirk, a supporter of Omega, says, Speedy win on track, amazing regardless. So, yeah, absolutely. Great drive by Speedy. He just has to keep it clean on those penalties, and that would really help clean his race up. Mersad on the YouTube comment says, Speedy, that W was right there. Yep, he's getting closer and closer, but consistency is king. Top 5s keep on coming.
Pulling a George Russell over here on us right now.
And Speedy, we can't get you in because this is only for the top 3, so your time will come. Your time will come.
Eventually.
Absolutely. So, we got a head count? How many we got in here?
Let's see. Who do we have? We have Rafa Hulk and Bags. We are waiting on F1 Nerd.
Alright. If anyone else has him on your list, try to please invite him. And let me try to go to the showroom here. What do we got in P3? Bags in P3
yes.
In the Williams. Alright, so I just want you to check, make sure you have your audio sharing settings on in the party and in the settings of your PlayStation so that we're able to hear you on the stream. So just check. Yep, so in the party where we are, check your settings to make sure the audio sharing settings are able to be shared.
Oh, there we go. We got F1 Nerd. Yes, please make sure your party audio sharing settings are set to allow.
Yes, say that 5 times quick.
No.
Alright, so we're getting it all ready. If anyone has any questions you would like me to ask Bags, F1 Nerd, or Rafa Hulk, let me know and put it on the comments, and I will ask it. All right, so I think we're gonna try it. If you cannot hear any of them, please let me know as soon as possible, so we can get that figured out. But Bag, so first podium in TCR and in the silver class. Congratulations on that. You started pretty far back, as did F1 Nerd, who finished second. Take us through that crazy ending of a safety car and your first podium with it.
Manchester?
And there was also some contact with yourself and Ravalk entering turn 3. Was it all fair, or was there a little bit too much collisions there? I know you also had, I think Nando, it was spin in front of you with contact above. It was Camden and Nando. Talk us through that situation there. Oh, we can't hear you. Unfortunately, we cannot hear you. Oh, man. Alright, yeah, so it's in the party where we are. And then it should be audio sharing or party settings. And then audio. And there should be 3 check boxes. Yeah, there you go. Alright, we'll come back to you there and try to figure that out. So we'll try to go, you know, these are first time podium guys, so this is normal, you know. Rafa's got it all figured out. We'll get to you eventually. he's a regular in the podiums. We'll go to F1 Nerd. Let me try to find, it's the Aston Martin. Is that right?
Yes, he is the Aston Martin guy.
Aston Martin, okay. So F1 Nerd. Welcome. Just make sure you have those settings on. You also started pretty far back, I think 14th or so. Able to get your first podium. Talk us through that.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing? I don't even know what to say. So I had a really I wouldn't call it a great race, spinning and all that, the drive-through penalty. So at the beginning I was making some leads until the safety car came in, and then I got a drive-through under the VSC, I would say. So that just hampered my hopes of having a good finish. So then I had to just go on my mediums. I did a long stint, and it made me be P6, I would say. Yeah, P6. And then the safety car came in, and then VSC came in, sorry. Then I got that drive-through, and then the safety car came in. That's where I pitted for hards when people were going for the softs, and then I just hung it out for the hards, and then I had to serve my drive-through. And then after I served that, another safety car came in, so I had no clue what was happening. I was all the way at the back. So I was like, just put on the softs and hope for a good points finish. And then I believe it was, yeah, and then we started the race, and I saw Speedy and Oreo at the front. I was just looking at the race director, so I was rooting for them, because they're rookies like me, so it would have been a nice podium for them. And then all I know after that was I was just going through cars, people spinning and people falling down the order, doing some overtakes. And on that last lap for battle for P3 and P2, I believe it was, I don't know who I think it was Bags and Alfa Romeo. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to recheck. But so I overtook the Alfa, and then the Bags, I got him on the last lap. Then, because I was hoping for a P2 finish, because I saw Speedy had some penalties up there. So I was just trying to keep it clean on those last few laps. I was shaking, and I got it, so I'm happy. It was a crazy race.
Now, is this your first F1 league?
I recently started like 3 months ago, so,
so quite
it's
new.
my second, yeah.
Oh, nice. So, quite new to the league racing dealio, but yeah, congrats on the P2. D'Angelo, did you have any questions for F1 Nerd?
Yeah, no, I mean, nice podium. I mean, it was fun to watch. How
Thanks.
hard was it to like avoid all of the spins and incidents that were happening in front of you?
I think it was quite hard, especially with the lapped cars, because right after it goes green to racing, there's some lapped cars on the side slowing down so that we can get past. And so that was actually, I was about to hit a lapped car because I was doing an overtake on Lynn, I believe, and I was about to hit him, but I just squeezed in. But I believe the spinning, sometimes it would have been quite hard to avoid because when you're going right in the corner, you see them just right in front of you, so you barely have time to react.
Nice. Well, nice. Well, good stuff there. I hope to see a lot more of you. And yeah,
Thanks.
congrats for the rest of the way.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll go back to the Williams, and we'll try to hear from Bags. I don't remember what I asked the first time, but it's your first podium, so congrats there. And yeah, talk us through it a little bit.
You know, so at the start of the race, it was kind of not really clean for me. I had one or two spins at the start. Couldn't really get in the zone, and then after that last safety car, I just kept chugging from the back with the safety cars. And then the last one, I pitted for the mediums that I pitted on like lap 2 with. And yeah, I was able to just get through the carnage. Got hit a couple guys that were spinning in front of me, but it was too hard to avoid. So that last lap, I had damage trying to fend off F1 Nerd.
Oh, you did pick some damage up. Was that from the contact with Rafa Hulk?
No, I think it was from whoever spun.
Okay.
That was from that contact.
Okay, so that might have been from Nando then, I think, the McLaren possibly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, any I don't know, it was kind of hard to remember everything that just happened, but how was it trying to keep penalty free? You saw a lot of people getting penalties. What was your mindset you know, going through this race? Did you think you had a chance at the podium? I mean, were you just wanting to keep it clean and finish in the points, or I mean, what was the mindset?
Yeah, midway through, honestly, it was just keep it in the points. I was about like 15 seconds back on, I think, one of the McLarens at one point, and I was in 11th. So I was just trying to keep it clean and keep gaining. But at the last safety car, once I was in, I think, 7th on the restart, I just had to keep pace with, I forget who was in front of me. I think it was Camden and Lynn Machine. So I was just being patient for a couple laps while all the fighting was going on. And then once a couple spins happened, I just took my chances and worked out until the last lap when I picked up damage, but still made it in the P3 with the penalty, so it was a fun one.
Absolutely. And also, congratulations on the podium, and good luck for the rest of the way. But D'Angelo, did you have any questions for Bags?
Not really a question. I just it's always nice to see a first podium guy here, and that also goes to F1 Nerd as well. And feel like we'll be seeing you guys back here again very soon, because definitely have the pace. It's like what we tell everyone, just the consistency. It's like, I believe everyone in this league can do it, so I believe in you guys.
Ooh, nice.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Good motivation there, D'Angelo. I like it. Well, we'll go to somebody who might not need the motivation. It's a regular time here in the booth, Mercedes driver of Rafa Hulk. Third podium of the season. You're 3 for 3 in that regard. And this time, you got your win. Tell us about that, because it was kind of up, down, and up, back down, and then up again.
Finally, hi guys. Congratulations to Bags and F1 Nerd. I just wanna say sorry if I hit him, and he was like, didn't fight at all, and I tried to break latest I can, and I think I had a contact with him, and if something happened, I just want to apologize to him. Good driver, and as every Tuesday is a crazy race, the safety car in the end changed everything. I thought I wouldn't go make it. I wouldn't make it because when the last safety car, so I was right in front of the pit. I went to the pit lane and somehow my tire was red and changed for yellow. I used it yellow, so I said, "Fuck! Like I'm screwed." So I went behind the safety car all the way and had to pit again and put soft and was like battle all over, crazy last 2 laps, like crazy. And I was trying to pass everyone I could. And after my battle with Bags, right in the next corner, like Nando, Camden, and I think another one, they just spin. Three of them just spin, and I couldn't make around. And I saw, I think it was speed. The guy in front of me had 9 seconds, but I had 3 seconds. And Nerd and Bags, they didn't have none. So I tried to push it hard most I can, and then my first victory finally, and like crazy race again.
Yeah. Did you think now when you were going through, did you think that Blinn Machine and Jonah and Camden would, be, because at the time of the safety car restart, they all were ahead of you, and it seemed, and Nando too. I forget about Nando. Nando was there as well.
Yeah.
They were all ahead of you, and then it's like, all right, we got to let Rafa win because all 5 of them had how many is there? You got 1, you got 2, you got 4-ish, 4, and I mean there was others too that were contending, but they all got out of the way. They all had problems, and pretty much were able to switch your pit strategy, which wasn't really your fault, to all right back upside down. So when you were going through, what point did you know, all right, I could win this?
The time I saw I could win was when I passed them. When I saw they spin in front of me, so that's I realized I could win. When I saw the guy in front of me had 99 seconds, and I get tight the delta. But before that, I was just try give my best and just pick up some extra points. And I saw Nando was in second with no penalty, so to me he was be first, Camden second, and Blinn third. And I thought my best would be 6th or 5th. So in the end of the race, being first is like a miracle.
All right. Well, I think this does mean that you might claim the championship lead, but we will let all the penalties and points figure that out, because I ain't doing that right now. But D'Angelo, do you have any questions for Rafa Hulk?
Yeah, when you just said that, and in my head I've already did the math and everything, and as of right now, before steward decisions and everything, he does have the championship lead by, where did Blinn finish?
8th.
So that's 4 points.
And he might even get a penalty with Ben swerving, possibly.
So he has the lead by about 16 or 17 points at the moment. How are you feeling? I mean, I know it's only round 3, but you do have the the championship lead. How are you feeling about that right now?
I'm feeling good, but I'm not gonna get that excited about it because the silver class is like a roller coaster. And like in Japan, I won in this season 12, right? And I was lead most of this last race, and the end, or I spin and like my mistakes or some like contact with the other drivers, I couldn't make. I could get the 3rd place, was something. And today's first, but I thought I wouldn't even get the podium. So it's very tough. We have good racers, we have good drivers, and I'm just happy and try just make most points I can to the end of the competition. I hope I be fighting off the championship.
Absolutely. Well, we hear a lot from you, so I hope to continue this trend because I like our little meetings every Tuesday. It's a lot of fun. Congrats and good luck for the remainder. I will hear a lot more from you. And
Thank you,
yeah,
guys.
thank you all for tuning in. That was a crazy race. Wario in the comments of YouTube says hi, and he's asking if we're doing good. We're doing great. We just had a race. Hopefully, if you didn't get a chance to see it, you can go back and rewatch it. And yeah, D'Angelo, final thoughts and the Australian race here.
I'd have to say it was an emotional roller coaster. Like, it was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, well said. I mean, I like what Rafa said. A roller coaster, but an emotional roller coaster, I think, is a perfect way to categorize this race. And we've had 3 races here in Silver, and all 3 have, I mean, all 3 have delivered on roller coaster races. So we might have to change the name of the class to the roller class.
I'm gonna have to get my heart rate checked after every race at this point.
Honestly, I wear my watch, and midway through that, my watch said, "Your stress seems a little bit high. You might want to try a breathing exercise." That's why I needed a little bit of a break on the last lap of the safety car, but I don't think it helped at all. Nonetheless, we will be back here for the Golden class tomorrow, same time, same place, and Platinum class, same time, same place. Also, don't forget to check out the Racing Debrief TCR's podcast. We'll probably have a guest on to talk about everything Australia and also the Netherlands Grand Prix. That'll be up on Mondays at 8 a.m. Check the description for more information. And thank you all for the viewers and everyone back at TCR. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.